Hey guys, what's going on? Dino here with Frac Styles. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about 11 unique fragrances that smell like nothing else. Some of them are flankers of original fragrances, others are just straight up original fragrances. We got a good blend of fragrances in tonight's video. Some niche, some clones, and mostly designers. This is Frac Styles. Welcome back. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's been staying fresh and classic like a real man should. So as I said in the intro, we're talking about 11 fragrances that smell like nothing else. There are no clones, no alternative to these fragrances. You either have one or you don't. If someone was to smell any of these fragrances on you, they may be able to tell that, hey, it's a flanker or something in that line, but nothing will smell remotely close to any of these fragrances that are in this video. Starting us off at number 11, Yves Saint Laurent La Nuit de l'homme Le Parfum. Now this is the last of the flankers in the La Nuit de l'homme line, and we all know that the original is one of the greatest fragrances ever created, but this I think ramps it up and takes it in a whole nother direction. This is an aromatic fougere fragrance that was launched in 2010, and it is just spicy, sweet, lavender and vanilla. It's a very handsome fragrance, very grown up, very sexy, very unique, full of character, charm and charisma. This fragrance is one that you cannot go wrong with. Now, if you do find it at discounters, it's still gonna run you around $100, but worth every penny. The one that may be on the verge of being discontinued, so if you could get your hands on one, very unique and a really good pickup. We keep things rolling at number 10 with Salvatore Ferragamo's 2024 release, Red Leather. Now this fragrance is very dear and very special. It's kind of a mix between bright leather and spicy leather. It takes what's best about those two fragrances and molds it into this masterpiece of a fragrance by a Ferragamo. Another one that you won't readily find at discounters, but easily available at full price, Macy's, where I got my bottle, for around $120. This is beautiful iris, leather, spicy ginger and bergamot, just so well blended, smooth and unique in every way. One of those fragrances that you can wear in any situation, any event, and feel comfortable doing it. And again, when you wear this, you will smell like no one else unless they're wearing the exact same thing. Ferragamo Red Leather. Coming in at number 9 is the fragrance that I think personally was the best, the absolute best release of 2022. It comes from the house of Armani, and it is no other than Armani Code Parfum. This fragrance is so unique, so uplifting, so bright. It features notes of bergamot, iris, aldehydes, just so intoxicating, smooth, beautifully blended. Another one that is super versatile with huge compliment factor. Once you're wearing this, people will ask what you're wearing because it's just so unique. The bottle is very sleek, very professional, very buttoned down and beautiful. Comes complete with a magnetic cap, and it is a very strong magnet, as you can see. Just gonna go ahead and give it a spray. It's just so fresh, so smooth, so bright and uplifting. There's nothing else I could say about this. This is just an awesome fragrance. Very unique. Again, one that is around the $100 mark because you won't find this heavily discounted, but if you get your hands on it, definitely get this. Number 9 in the lineup, Armani Code Parfum. Number 8 comes from a clone house, and when you think of this house, you don't think of unique fragrances coming out of the house of Lattafa, but this one, Oud for Honor and Glory, it's not a clone or a straight up copy of any fragrance. It comes with this beautiful creme brulee pineapple note that is just so unique and so outstanding. It's a very impressive fragrance in its own right, and for this to be available at around $25 to $30 makes it even more impressive, and that is why it lands on this list. Oud for Honor and Glory from Lattafa. It was launched in 2023. Warm, sweet, spicy. This is an absolute killer in the fall. One that definitely rival fragrances at any level, designer or niche. This is just awesomeness in a bottle, and when the weather gets cold, this is an absolute weapon. So at number 8, Oud for Honor and Glory from Lattafa. Number 7 on our list today is a real masterpiece from one of the highest rated designer house in men's perfumery. It's another flanker in a very distinguished line of fragrances, and it's no other than Prada L'homme Intense. And if you know about this fragrance, then you know. If you don't know, you just won't know until you try it. This is absolute mastery in perfumery. This is refinement, this is elegance, this is class. This is just the absolute personification of what a gentleman's fragrance is. This is iris, amber, and patchouli on a base of leather and smooth sandalwood. This is beast mode stuff. It projects, it lasts forever. It's very smooth in a linear way. It's not a very dynamic fragrance. What you get at the start is basically what you will have at the end, and it's very beautiful, very smooth, very bright, very alluring and welcoming, but at the same time it just knows that you are in a different league basically from everybody else, really. And this is another one that will rival fragrances that is 2 to 3 times its cost. Discontinued, maybe. Very hard to find, definitely. But if you come across this, get it. This is very, very highly recommended. This is a buy you will not regret. At number 7, Prada L'homme Intense. Number 6 comes to us from a designer house, another one that was launched in 2017. Again, coming from a highly underrated fragrance house. Number 6 is Ombré Noir by Lalique. This is a spicy oriental fragrance. This is dark, earthy, patchouli, tobacco, boozy tobacco. Very unique. This is a boss man perfume, one that is not suited for the weak of heart. This is powerful, potent stuff that is dark, deep. Another one where performance is so amazing. Great projection, great longevity. However, I highly recommend you sample this before buying. It is not for everyone. This is the fragrance that will wear you if you're not confident enough to pull it off. So again, sample before you buy. Very unique and an absolute steal for the price that it goes for. At number 6, Lalique Ombré Noir. Number 5 on our list is another flanker in a line of distinguished men's fragrances. It is Boss the Scent Elixir. Now, before the scent Elixir was launched, there was the scent Magnetic, which was an awesome fragrance. It was great, but the sweetness from that brand note could set some people off. It made it lean, feminine sometimes. This fixed all that and took it in a whole nother direction. This is spicy lavender with sandalwood, and of course the Meninka note is still there. It's not listed officially, but if you know about the scent line, you know that the Meninka is their signature note, and it is still present here, but with spicy lavender on top, and it makes it so unique, so far different, not overly sweet as what we have come to expect from Boss the Scent line. It's definitely, absolutely one of the best fragrance releases of 2024. Not readily available at discounters. If you're gonna buy it, it's likely gonna be a full price right around now, but in a couple months or so, maybe around the turn of the year, the prices will start to come down. But again, one that will be highly sought after because it is worth every penny. Boss the Scent Elixir. 4 on our list comes from the house of Tumi, and it is Tumi Continuum. Let me tell you, this is one of the smoothest fragrances you will ever experience. This is smooth tobacco, iris, oud, and suede, so masterfully blended. Tumi has been releasing some absolute bangers lately, and I think this, along with 19 Degrees, sits right at the top of their fragrance list. 19 Degrees is kind of a blend, in my opinion. It's a blend of Tom Ford's Ombre Leather and Creed Aventus, and that's what makes 19 Degrees. This is so unique. It smells like nothing else on the market. It's one of the best tobacco fragrances I have ever experienced. It's just so smooth. Nothing is sharp, nothing is abrasive, nothing is off-putting. It comes with a great, absolutely beautiful lock-in mechanism where it's a twist to remove. The presentation is absolutely stellar. The performance on this is above average. You get anywhere from 7 to 8 hours of longevity with great projection, but it's not going to fill a room. It's very welcoming and inviting, never abrasive, never off-putting. On the few occasions that I've worn this, it's been nothing but positive feedback. Just a perfect blend of dark, masculine, seductive notes. Number 4 on our list, Tumi Continuum. And as we're about to get into the top 3, if you're watching and really enjoying this kind of content, please consider subscribing, giving this video a thumbs up, and comment down below to let me know which of these fragrances you have or which one you have in your collection that's very unique and there's nothing else like it out there. Continue on to number 3 is this beauty from Micallef, Desir Toxique. This is such a beautiful and unique fragrance. They did launch a intensive version of this, but I still feel that this one is just set apart because of how smooth and how easy to wear this one is. This is sweet, fresh, and spicy at the same time. Very alluring, very welcoming. It's just so smooth and easy to wear. It has a very unique cannabis note in the mid, which is just, I don't even know how to describe it. It's a very groovy fragrance and people are drawn to you just naturally when you wear this fragrance. It's very tart, very sweet, very smooth, also with like green facets to it. And then the vanilla in here. The vanilla in here is not overly sweet. It's just the right amount to set it apart from everything else. And while it does have that sweet undertone from the vanilla, it's also very clean and green at the same time. It's just very hard to describe, but it's very unique and one that I highly recommend, Desir Toxique from Micallef. Number 2 on our list comes from the house of Kajal, and it is Kajal Home 4. And this is just a cold weather banger. There is nothing else like this. This is one that I think could beat out, I know I'm gonna sound blasphemous right now, but I think this one is a better fragrance than Sauvage Elixir. I prefer this to Sauvage Elixir. Not that it smells like Sauvage Elixir, but it gives you like a similar boss type of feel. It's very deep, very heavy, very dark. Another one of those fragrances where you have to test before you buy it. Slightly animalic with the leather that's in here. It's dark, sweet, boozy leather. And performance is beast mode. I'm talking next day on clothes, have to wash it off your skin type of fragrance. This is niche level stuff and well warranted. The house of Kajal is so underrated in my opinion. I think they make fragrances that could rival any of the other niche houses at a better price. Again, if you want to smell like a boss but smell different from everyone else, this is the way to go. Kajal Home 4. Number 1 on our list comes from the house of Carolina Herrera, and it is CH Men Prive. This is so amazing. This fragrance is so unique and it's been around for such a long time, and today it's discontinued. This is whiskey, cardamom, leather, and vanilla all blended beautifully around lavender. An amazing fragrance. And very, very unique. There is not a clone or cousin to this fragrance. You either have it or you don't. This is class for the cool weather. This is smooth, classy elegance in a bottle. An absolute badass. When you wear this fragrance, you feel dangerous. There's honestly no other way to put it. You wear this, you are a dangerous person. You put this on and no one can touch you. Not niche, not designer, not clone. This is the epitome of unique. Untouchable. This is number 1, CH Men Prive. So there you have it, gents. Hope you enjoyed tonight's video. Until the next one, stay fresh, stay classic. Facts Styles out.